Ass and titties.
What is that saying?
I'll just chug
Beer before liquor, never sicker? Or tell us in the comments.
You would always used to say this little speech, like just randomly.
What
I
was
never
it?
knew
How
what you
did
were,
it go?
I never knew what you were talking about.
Go ahead.
Four.
She's talking about the Gettysburg Address.
That's it. You used to always say that. Did you have to memorize that in class?
No.
Well,
7 years ago, our nation.
Foursquare.
I mean, one of the most famous speeches of all
Yeah,
time.
no
Not
biggie.
by Abraham Lincoln or anything
Right,
to
right.
abolish slavery or anything, but it's Foursquare 7 beers ago.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have a special guest.
I'm Emily. I'm Shekinah's best friend. We've been best friends for forever. You might have seen me in some of our other videos.
In today's video, we're doing a drunk get ready with me. This is gonna be a really bad video. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It just looked like a cool challenge because we both like doing makeup and we're all 21.
And we are getting ready.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and start beating our face, doing whatever, and drinking. Drinks for the tonight, brought to you by Jack Honey.
As you can see, there's not too much of it.
If we run out of that, we're gonna go to
White sangria.
yes.
And then at the end, you guys are probably already thinking we're crazy, we have a Corona.
Yes, just to top it all off, you know.
Just, you know, because mixing alcohol is really good. I heard it's really good for you.
I had makeup on earlier today, and I tried taking it off with a makeup wipe. But yeah, this is like low-key fresh start, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started.
Let's start with the drink.
Yeah. Shot, then chase.
Okay. There's the shot line.
That is not a shot.
Yes, it is. There's a line on solo cups.
Really?
Yeah, that's for a shot. All right, we're going in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you don't make a face while drinking, then you have a problem. Because those shits are nasty.
We decided we're gonna take another shot before we proceed.
We both have on foundation before we proceed.
At least we have a foundation before we... I'm gonna try not to make a face with this one.
Okay, me too. But this
And
one's
if
a
I
lot.
don't, I'm probably a psychopath.
Okay. Cheers. I made a face. You didn't really make one.
I just bought this NARS concealer like
it's
a month
already
ago,
gone?
and it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, that's what happened to mine.
Yeah,
So I'm never getting it again.
but it's so good.
It is, but like, I paid like $35 for that, and it only lasts a month.
What kind of concealer do you use now?
I use this Born This Way concealer.
Wow.
It's really good, and I've had it for like at least 2 months.
What brand is it? Born This Way?
Too Faced.
I have Too Faced.
All right, on to storytelling.
All right, Shekinah, you may proceed.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I ever drank. And Emily was there for the.
It took place
in this basement. So basically, you know, just a casual night with the girls, and we decided to drink. Oh my god, I look really light right now.
Yeah, keep in mind we didn't really understand the way alcohol worked, so
Yeah.
the way we thought was Shekinah's tall, so she needs more alcohol.
Right. So basically the whole night, my friends were pressuring me, kinda, you're taller, you're bigger, you need more alcohol. So later on that night, it just went very downhill.
Things got really crazy.
Like really crazy.
Like, we're not mentioning anyone's names or anything, but like that was probably one of the craziest nights of my life, and it was in high school, and it was just 3 girls, like
Literally.
girls' night. I know that sounds like
A lot can happen in girls' night, let me tell you. You know that song by Katy Perry? I kissed a girl. I liked it. I'm not saying I liked it, but the first night me drinking, I definitely
it was like
might have kissed a girl.
Well, we all ended up kissing because they pressured me, and I'm a very spiritual girl, and I remember they both were like attacking me and saying, Emily, God's not gonna hate you if you kiss us. And they were saying that to me. And I was like,
Oh,
that's
this is
not
so
why.
embarrassing.
I was like, that's not why I don't want to kiss you guys.
Because you're my friend. Why would I want to kiss you?
They're like, God's not gonna hate you if you kiss us. Just give in.
Just give us a kiss.
And I was just like, oh my.
I don't know. I feel really like affectionate when I'm drunk. Like, come here, baby. Let me give you a
That's
kiss.
how she was talking. We were on the porch.
No.
I didn't even recognize her. She was like, babe, come here. She's like,
Okay, we're gonna leave this part out of the story.
baby.
I was not talking like that. I was.
Yes, she was. It was so strange.
Yeah,
I was like, what is taking over Shekinah? But that's not it.
Yeah, that's not even the worst part of the story.
You know, I'm downstairs alone in the basement, and both of my friends are missing.
I'm not telling that story. That's not the story either.
Okay.
Just basically fast forward to the bathroom.
That's what
Ask.
Okay, where we left off. So I went upstairs because I was downstairs. I was looking for my friends. I'm like, where in the world did they go? And so
where did my friends
one
go?
of my friends was like, this was like the first time any of us had really drank too. Like, we went hard.
Yeah, we went hardcore.
Peach vodka. Still can't really drink that.
Me neither. I think he gets sick every time I like see peach vodka or a drink mixed with peach anything.
Like, so Shekinah's just laying on the floor, and I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, I did not know what to do. I was like, I've never experienced this. I don't know if she's alive. I don't know if she's dead. So of course, first thing I do, check her breath, flip her on her side, because that's what a good Samaritan would do.
I didn't even know.
And then I'm just shaking, like for her, I'm just shaking her, trying to get her to wake up. Now, Shekinah's a heavy sleeper as it is.
Without being drunk.
Without being drunk. But she would not wake up for anything. Like, I got so tired, and my dad was upstairs too. This was the worst part. I didn't want to wake him up, but I was right in her ear. I was like, Shekinah, wake up. Shekinah, wake up. And I was like shaking her. And I sat in that bathroom with her for like probably 2 hours trying to wake her up. I got so tired of talking that I recorded myself saying Shekinah, wake up on my phone, and I just held it near her ear. I was really scared. I don't remember any of it, right?
Yeah, no, I don't remember any of it. Like the whole bathroom thing, nothing. Like, couldn't tell you about it. And last thing I remember basically was us like being downstairs in the basement, and
It was a long ways before the bathroom.
yeah. So basically, I remember nothing from the night, which is really bad.
Finally, I got really nervous, and I was like, it's better safe and to get in trouble than like my friend being like dead or like having really bad alcohol poisoning. So I woke up my dad. I was like, Dad, I don't know what to do. And so he's like, oh no, how much did you drink? I'm like, I don't know. Because I was a little drunk too myself. But anyways, he woke up our neighbor who was like a doctor. And it was like 4 in the morning. And so my neighbor comes over and he's like, oh, she's fine. Just so, yeah, so she was fine. But all night I had to sit up and watch her, make sure she stayed on her side. That was my job. My dad's like, I'm going to put her right here. You make sure she stays on her side, doesn't choke on her own vomit. And then in the morning...
Did I ever throw up that night?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That was the scary part. It's good if you're puking.
I know. I just bottled it up.
She just kept it all in there.
I don't know how. But yeah, the next morning I had to call my mom, tell her what happened. Basically like, yeah, I've been drinking.
We had a crazy night.
Very crazy. Yeah, that was that story, and I hate telling people about it because it was really bad.
But if you were young and you were watching this,
I don't condone underage drinking.
do not drink underage. And if you do, and it does happen, and one of your friends you feel like is in trouble and needs to go to a hospital, they actually have, I forgot what the word is. Something if you call the cops because someone's hurt and you're doing something illegal, they don't care. They'll come and help you.
I didn't know that.
Like, I'm not talking about meth or anything, but I'm talking about, like, underage drinking. Like, it's better safe than sorry.
Right. But no drinking underage.
Yeah, it's bad.
Because, like we said, we didn't know what we were doing. We're like, yeah, just give Shekinah more because she's tall.
And as soon as we got the alcohol, my friend was like, okay, if you take shots back to back to back to back repeatedly, it's a very quick time you get drunk quickest. And I'm like, okay.
Sounds like the plan.
So that's what we did. And we didn't drink for the rest of the night. But at the beginning, we were just like, shot.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Big mistakes were made. Hindsight 2020.
I think we're ready for another.
Speaking of shots, we're out of this.
Okay. Sangria?
This stuff's really not that great.
No. Everyone hypes it up. Especially the
No,
black bottle.
I like the black bottle.
Really? I've never tried the white.
It's a little splash if you need some more.
Okay, now we have to count to 10 seconds drinking this.
Okay.
I'll do it.
This is I think this is worse than Jack Daniel's honey.
Oh no. Cheers. 10 seconds. Ready, go. 10. What'd you do? Oh, Emily.
I took it slow. I
I'm
don't
like
like
almost
it.
done.
Okay.
Make up for those like 3 seconds. 2. 3. Okay. That's definitely not as bad as Jack.
That's way worse than Jack. Whew. I like me some Jack Daniels.
Me too. That's my favorite.
Bro, my brows are like...
I look like a ghost. I'm brushing away my freaking setting powder. I don't know why I'm talking to you now, like after I just did my whole face. So another story. I have a story from when I was in school.
Oh boy, I wasn't there, so I probably never heard it.
Just basically, one of my friends who goes to my school, she's from like southern Georgia, like Savannah. And she was just raving about this moonshine she had that she brought home from.
Oh no, I see where this is going already.
Basically, I went up to her room because we were about to go out that night. You know, you gotta always pregame before you go out. You gotta get some drinks in you before you go out. I don't go out sober. I don't like to. I don't have as much fun.
Awkward.
Yeah, see? At least I'm not the only one. But basically, I went to her room. We were about to go out. I had maybe 2 or 3 back-to-back shots of her moonshine.
You took shots of moonshine. Oh my word.
I didn't know that's, you know, you're not supposed to do that, whatever. But basically I did that, and like I felt fine. Like I was drunk, but like I felt fine the whole entire night. Like I wasn't too like messed up or anything. I wasn't throwing up. Yeah, by the end of the night I was gasping for air. Like my breathing pattern was so off.
You couldn't breathe?
I was like gasping for 2 hours in my room when we came back from the party or whatever. My friends were just sitting in, you know, my room, be it like, you know, after we got in from going out, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, I can't breathe. Like I wasn't, at that point.
You're having an asthma attack.
That's what it sounded like. Like it literally just sounded like I was gasping for air. But that went on for 2 hours, and they were just like, yo, should we call her mom? Should we call the ambulance?
It seems like a constant issue with Shekinah.
Yikes. That wasn't my fault. Like, it was the moonshine.
Who drank the moonshine? You have to know how strong moonshine is.
I didn't know. Like, doesn't it, like,
it's illegal
turn people blind and other things like that? That's my moonshine night. I was just gasping for air for 2 hours.
That doesn't make sense. You ever been so drunk that you can't breathe?
I swear it's a thing.
Okay, wait. We're
yeah,
about to start our eyeshadow.
Yeah, but we need to drink more.
We are going to do 5 seconds. Kind of know. I'm looking for a refill.
You got it. Yeah, Pat.
Got a little drip.
Drip, drip.
Aww, we're using the same palette.
Twinsies, just mine's really dirty.
I never use my eyeshadow. I really should. Because this stuff ain't cheap.
I was about to use
Are you gonna use primer? Here's a drunken adventure with me. Now, it's really not that bad, but it was just really fun, okay? So, around Halloween time,
noted.
You know, there's a lot of haunted houses.
I can't see.
And I get really... I am a scaredy cat. I get really scared really easily. So I'm like, I had a really bad experience in a haunted house when I was younger, and I've been scared ever since. So my friend's like, come on, Emily, let's go to a haunted house. And I'm like, no. And she's like, why don't we get drunk first? And I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, that would ease.
That sounds amazing. So what we did was we got very drunk, and then we had a DD, of course. The DD drove us, then we drank more in the lines. By that point, all of us were just like not scared. Everything was hilarious. So like a creepy guy would come up to us and we'd be like, ha ha, we'd be cracking up. So the whole time through the haunted house, like things were jumping out at me and my reactions were so delayed. Like something would be like, boo, and then I'd be like, ooh, like 5 seconds later. And I was like walking through that shit. I don't even remember most of it. We were all just lit. We were very lit.
Litty titty up in this bitty.
In the haunted house. And I never drink vodka, but we were drinking vodka.
Peach
and
vodka.
we call that the devil's piss. Because I was doing fine, but then when we got in the car, I started feeling really sick because of all the movement. And then we got back to the house, and I went straight to the toilet, and I was just throwing up. And I don't usually throw up when I get drunk, but man, I was throwing up. And I was with a bunch of my girlfriends, but my girlfriends went to bed, and then like a few of the guys, like their boyfriends, they were awake. And they were like standing by the bathroom door, and I was throwing up, and all of a sudden I just started crying, just like sobbing on the toilet. I'm like, and all the guys they don't know what to do, and they're like, oh,
need a tampon?
Pat. And they're like, she must be on her period. They're like, it's okay, Emily, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. I was just vodka.
Stay
That's
away
all
from
I'm
it.
saying.
This is the second story we've told about vodka, so just stay away from it. Okay?
It makes me emotional.
It makes me a different person.
It makes you
Right.
an L word.
Oh. Oh.
A leprechaun?
Excuse me.
Don't you blow that shit towards me. Yeah, I don't really have many crazy stories.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for my crazy stories.
Well, I mean, I know some wild stuff has happened. Oh, I have another one. New Year's Eve,
Okay.
we got very litty.
Was I there?
No, you were not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She lives far away from me now, and it breaks my heart.
Fuck college. Don't go. Just joking.
New Year's Eve, it was freezing cold outside. Like,
Sun is down. Freezing cold.
But there was a pool at the apartment complex, and some random people were down there, and they're like, we're gonna jump in the pool, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
Skinny dipping.
Not skinny dipping. A polar plunge.
Oh.
So like everyone's on the balcony. This is really funny. Everyone's on the balcony, and they're like, Emily, don't do it. And I'm like standing at the edge of the pool. They're like, Emily, don't jump in. My boyfriend is standing on the balcony. He's going, you won't do it, pussy. They're like, you won't do it. He's like, you won't do it. No, you won't. And I'm like,
Wow. Everyone's like, Emily, don't do it. You don't have to do this.
yeah, all my friends are like, Emily, don't do it. You're gonna get sick, blah, blah. And I'm like, listening to my boyfriend's like, do it. Pussy. And I was like, okay. And so I ran and I jumped in the water. It was freezing cold.
I look like a clown.
I'm not really sure, but we looked good from far away.
I look like a clown, honestly.
See, like, when you hold it far away, we look
I
fine.
know, like we look like some baddies from afar, but
And then it's like,
damn.
more like she looked bad.
I'm gonna attempt to put on eyeliner.
Oh no.
It's already hard sober. Oh, I found it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that's actually not too bad. This eyeliner?
I'm really bad at eyeliner. Wow, that was really good. You're a professional eyeliner.
Alright, next eye. Alright, 10 seconds of Corona. Emily, you got nowhere.
Bruh, chill.
Ew.
Let me do me.
Emily, that's nasty. Come on now.
I'm sorry. We're gonna tear this party up, okay?
We're about to tear this party up. Me and Emily are about to go to a party.
And we haven't seen these people in years.
Right. But she's at least friends with these people. I'm not really friends. No, we're all friends, you know.
I mean, everyone's friends in this world under God our Father. We're all siblings, you know?
That was real deep.
I mean,
You're
like,
my sister, Emily.
I've never used this before,
First time.
but I'm gonna
She's the
try
first
it right
timer.
here, right now.
Alright, I'm actually done with my makeup. Like, I want to go add eyelashes, but I'm too lazy.
Oh, okay.
So, no eyelashes for Pete tonight.
You should kind of give me a song then. My brain just goes to
A and T. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, do you have any last stories you would like to tell? The world would love to know. Me personally, I don't think I have any more. I mean, of course, I wouldn't say like every night is a drunk, embarrassing night. Of course, things happen here and there, because they're going to. You're like, you're not yourself when you're drunk. I mean, you are, but like...
I feel like you're more yourself.
Yeah, like this is my natural
This
self.
is like what I want to do when I'm sober, but I'm like too scared.
So basically, don't be ashamed if you have bad, embarrassing nights when you're drunk, because it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Yeah, but I really don't have any other stories. I mean, like, I've gotten drunk and fell underneath the car before, but like, everyone does that. Like, that's not even a story to tell.
Normal.
I got a huge bruise on my knee to show
Wait,
for
how
it,
did you?
actually.
No, how did you fall under a car?
I was just drunk, like...
Is it still there?
Yeah, I have like a really bad scar on my...
Oh my.
I'm trying to pull up my pants leg so I can show you guys, but these pants are so tight, I don't think I can do it.
This?
No, I can't pull up my pants.
Look at this. It looks like my lips are like a velvet.
They are. It looks good though. It's matte. Can I touch your lips?
That's like not coming off.
Do you know what you're wearing tonight?
Nope.
Okay, we're about to go get dressed, and we'll show you guys what we look like in a second. But cheers.
Yes.
5 seconds.
Okay.
So this is the fit to the party. I don't look...
It's a low-key party.
Yeah, it's just low-key, so I'm wearing a low-key outfit. Hey! Hey! But yeah, this is the fit.
Bye.
Bye!